If you present online or offline and face-to-face in meetings, you're going to want to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to give you the top 3 mistakes that people make when they're presenting either on camera or in a room full of people, so that you can make sure you don't make those next time. So I work with and I consult people and help them communicate and present with more confidence and help them influence people around them. And so I see a lot of people presenting and talking online, on camera, or face to face. And there are like lots of things, lots of habits that people have that I see all the time. And if you clean up these sort of bad habits that people have, then it completely transforms the way you communicate when you present online or face-to-face. So those 3 things are: number 1, clearing your throat. Now, I don't mean I don't mean that. What I mean is that people generally feel a little bit uncomfortable, if not quite uncomfortable, when they're presenting on camera to, a group of people, or if it's face-to-face, standing up and talking in front of people. And what people tend to do is they say something like, "Hi there, my name is Laura Elizabeth C, and I just want to say thanks for having me here, and it's great to be here, and it's really good to have the opportunity to speak to everyone. I'm really looking forward to X, Y, and Z. Really want to build relationship," and all this blah, 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 all this talk that isn't necessary. And if you think about it from your audience's perspective, you might be the 10th meeting they've had today. It might be the 20th conversation that they've had today. And when you're doing a kind of formal presentation, you need to get people's attention straight off the bat. So instead of that introduction, something like, think about what I said at the beginning of this video. If you are communicating and presenting online or offline in work situations, you want to pay attention to this. It was very intentional, and I was trying to get people to say, "Yeah, that's me." And immediately people start paying attention, especially if you ask them a question, or you open with a story, or you open with a headline. Did you know that there's been an increase of 350% more profit since we went into lockdown? Did you know that productivity has gone up 650% since people have been working at home in the business? Just easy things like that, statistics, facts, headlines, to get people to focus on what you're saying. So don't clear your throat. Don't introduce yourself and tell them how wonderful the weather is. Get their attention, ask them a question, tell them a headline, give them a stat, tell them a story, whatever it is, get their attention. Second mistake people make when giving presentations is that they tend to speak really fast when they're nervous and they're feeling nervous, and then they speak constantly and they don't stop and they just carry on, and they take little short breaths and they can keep talking, and they're trying to give you all the content that they've got to give you because they want to get through it all. And actually, when people are looking at me, either through the camera or face to face, I start feeling a little bit nervous, and it makes me talk even faster, and I take no breaths, and nobody can follow anything of what I'm saying. Second thing, slow down and pause. Slow down what you're saying, and when you come to the end of something you're saying, pause. And what that does is it allows everyone's brain to catch up. And at first it feels really uncomfortable when you pause, but actually when you get used to it, and you slow down what you're saying and allow people to take it in, it starts being much, much more effective. So if you notice that you're speaking really quickly, slow down. When you get to the end of a statement, a sentence, a block, whatever it is, pause. And if you feel uncomfortable pausing, just count in your head, 1, 2, 3. I promise you it gets easier, more natural, the more that you do it. So number 3, people tend to not give good eye contact, especially online. So if you're presenting online, make sure you look into the camera. And if you're presenting in real life, make sure you're looking at the people in the audience and give them some eye contact. So if it's online, it feels weird. You might have a load of people in your screen, but you need to speak into your camera. Speak into your camera. It feels like you're talking to them, talking to me. And if you're in real life, talk with the audience and give people eye contact as you go around. And that's it. Do those 3 things and it will completely change the way you present. Okay? Start with a statement, something to get attention. Make sure you look into the camera and look at the audience, and slow down when you're talking and pause when you've made a statement. If you found this helpful and you want to find more about how to be an effective communicator in the workplace, just go and check out my website at www.communicatewithlaura.com. And I look forward to seeing you there.